Hello everybody, my name is Owl, and today we are playing Valheim. I thought since I was struggling to find content for you all to watch, I was gonna say, hey, let's make a new series so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So that's what I did. Yeah, it took me multiple hours to start because YouTube has just made me absolute master of procrastination. But, yeah. Other than that, I'm back basically after being quote unquote dead. Get ready for more regular uploads, especially as the summer comes in, cuz that's when I'm gonna have a lot more free time because school exists. This looks like a pretty nice spot to build a base. And that's the first thing you gotta do in this game, like, before anything else, almost. I do have to make, like, an axe, but other than that, it's mostly just building a base for the very early game. There's also collecting a lot of resources. Um, but yeah. You can surprisingly punch these trees down with your bare fists, and I think maybe these, but probably not. And one of the most satisfying things you can do in this game is actually chop down multiple trees at once. You can't exactly do it with your fists, but yeah, it's there. Do I have the sound on? Okay. I meant to just turn the music off, but I turned all of the volume off, so it should be fixed now. Listen to those beautiful sound effects. Although I assume my sound settings are broken and you can hear me clicking over the sound of that. Hopefully not. So yeah, I can craft an axe now with all that stuff I made. And, I gathered, rather. And then I can do this. So basically the lore is that, like, Odin's enemies are growing in power, so he went to, like, Midgard, which is the human realm, and it was like, hey, great warriors, I need help, and then I need you to defeat 5 big baddies, and that's what this game is. You defeat all of those guys, and that's the main goal, but you can do other stuff as well. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else to do other than building, which is fairly limited. Although, if I do craft a hammer here, which you need to build, and so you see that, you see that wooden icon? I don't know why you need stone for that. Like, there's stone in the crafting recipe, but yeah, I don't see any stone on the visuals of the hammer anywhere, which is mildly annoying. Most of the game right now is chopping wood and collecting miscellaneous resources such as stone, flint, and food sources, I suppose. Yeah, and you have to wait for your stamina to recharge, so. And there's this, oh yeah, I do have food, apparently, because Hugin's talking to me about it. Yeah, that's the tutorial bird. I should probably turn that off, actually. Nope, can't. As far as I know. If there's a way to do that, please tell me in the comments, but otherwise, no, I don't. I'm not sure. He just appears constantly in the early game because I'm going pretty fast. Like, most of this game, like, it's really slow in the beginning if you don't know what you're doing, but it's really fast if you do. And I've played this game a little bit before, but not too much. So anything after, like, the first or second boss is going to be pretty new to me. Yeah, I have played a little bit with friends and family, and yeah, it's been really fun, so I thought, why not make an entire X-part series? X has not been decided yet. I mean, there are quite a few bosses. We'll see how far I get. I'm estimating 5 to 10 episodes, probably a bit more than that, but we'll see. Maybe a bit less. 5 at the very, very least. But yeah, we'll see. Like, I would make a lot more videos if it didn't require editing, because editing is really tedious. You know, I'm just gonna eat this berry. I'll get more later. Yeah, and that gives me more stamina. as I was saying, I would make a lot more videos if it didn't require editing, because it's really tedious. And if a tree falls on you, you're gonna lose 99% of your health. And it will one-shot you for a lot of the game if you don't have good armor, and most importantly, a lot of health. Which is actually just food, and you can't upgrade it a whole lot throughout the game. Yeah, and you can actually... I think I can push these logs to get them closer to the shore. Yeah, I can. But my axe is about to break, so I'm just gonna... Yep, there it goes. And instead of, like, making new tools every time, you're gonna really want to, build one of these, a workbench. And this is, like, one of the cornerstones of the game. I'm gonna build on this coast over here. And, yeah, this allows you to craft new things, build, most importantly, and just generally progress. You absolutely need it, as far as I am aware. And yeah, it's a really useful tool, and you're generally going to want one. This seems like a nice spot. One of the greatest things about this game is to craft a bed, you don't need anything other than wood, which isn't exactly what I'm used to, having played Minecraft a lot. And I think it's really nice, actually. You want to be able to set your spawn, since you die so much in this game, if you're not prepared. And yeah, it's really useful, I'd say. So, craft a bed at your place as soon as you possibly can, and you'll do a lot better than you would otherwise, I think. Honestly, I should have done this first, so I could, repair my axe, which is how you do that in this game. You just go up to a workbench. Oh, man. I can just destroy the wall to get the wood back and use it over here instead. So yeah. What you do is you, do that, and then you can hit this repair button to, repair all your tools. And, you can eventually upgrade the crafting station quite a bit by placing certain other things around it, and it's really cool. It takes quite a while to chop down trees in the early game, which is why doing double tree like this is a really smart decision, and it's also super satisfying when they fall down at the same time. Let's see if they do. Probably, but yeah. And then I just wait for them to do that. Nope. That. Nope. That. Oh, not quite, but close. And then they fall away from each other. And then once the tree falls, you can also do, if it's not split up like this. No, it doesn't look like I can, double log it. But if it falls in two pieces and they're close enough together, you can whack them both at once with the same thing as two trees, and it's really nice. It helps save on durability, I think, and, it's also really satisfying, as I mentioned. So I can also press Q and just do this, and it's auto run. My hands are away from the keyboard, and yeah, I can just talk as I walk. That's gonna be a useful feature that I probably... Oh, and I can see those boars spawn in the background, so that's gonna be pretty good. I'm not sure how the spawning mechanics work, but if they spawn behind you, I might use that more often. So yeah, I think this is a really nice meadow. I'm gonna build a nice village here with a bunch of buildings for different things. Or maybe I'll attach them to the same building. Who knows? Time will tell. Watch to the end of the video to see probably a tiny fraction of all that. That's not placed properly. Boom. Yeah, the building in this is kind of fiddly, but it works really well. If you don't know exactly what you're doing, it is a little bit confusing at first. But otherwise, you just get yourself a hammer and build the day away. If I collect enough flint, actually, I can actually get the spear before nightfall. So let me do that. Not that it matters that I do it before nightfall, because I'm gonna skip through the night anyway. I just need 10 flint. It seems to be very plentiful along the coast, and I think that's the only place you can find it. Craft a bed. It won't work. It won't let you sleep if you don't have a fire nearby, so you need to craft a campfire, and you can actually do it outside the house near enough to the bed, and then it works perfectly fine. So yeah, and then it just plays a little cutscene. Sometimes it tells you some words. And then it's the next day. Usually plays like a little music thing there, but it doesn't because I have the sound off. I actually can build one of these as well to cook food. And you can only cook 2 at a time, but you can build multiple of these, and it takes it doesn't take as long, I mean. I think you can tame boars in the game, but it's really fiddly last time I checked, and doesn't work super great. So usually I just kill them to get their stuff, and I don't have to breed them, and it takes forever, and blah blah blah. And yeah, it's better to just kill them, in my opinion, but you can breed them theoretically. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end this episode. It's a humble start, and I think this game is really good. I'm excited to see where this series progresses, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have an absolutely wonderful day.